First of all, I was privileged to be present at the Peace Pact signing.
Yes, I saw you.
I was there, and just as it had been mentioned, it was clearly stated that cards will be used to identify the real indigenes of UMUERI, and all the contestants agreed. Eventually, the accord letter or letters were signed. Today being the day scheduled for the election, I was there early enough with my men, with the presence of other security agents from other organizations outside the Nigeria Police Force. And in line with the earlier agreement reached about the use of the cards, I was there when the cards were counted in the presence of the two contestants for the post of President General. Then at the end of the counting, I went to the other side to repost my men on where they should be as the election was about to start. Then shortly after that, the next thing I heard was that there was a disagreement that the other contestant said the cards should no longer be used. Then eventually, the election commenced. The electoral committee asked the contestants to stand, so that in line with the earlier agreement that option A4 would be used, let the supporters stand behind them. Then supporters queued behind them. So indeed, the electoral officers counted the votes, which they remitted to the electoral committee chairman. At the end of it all, the elections were done and concluded. Free, fair, credible, and transparent. This is just the summary of what I witnessed here, and eventually the results were announced and winners declared accordingly. Thank you very much.
Yes, security agents are, though the DSS is police, but we would like to hear from him and the army. Yeah, the DSS.
All protocols duly observed. Igwe witnessed the election, and as my colleague, the DP, has said, we were there early enough this morning. The election started about 11 o'clock with accreditation for quarters, and it was done after counting the cards, 1,000. Both parties were for the PG were there, and they accepted the cards. And the cards were given to their quarter members. And it was time for people to file up, and there was a disagreement as to the use of the card. But at the end of the day, the electoral umpires, they agreed to discountenance the use of the card and that everybody should file up. And there were issues. They were bringing up sentiment, trying to attack point sand and all of that. But to my amazement, most of the electorate, they've already made up their mind to vote, and they were very calm. Against all aggression, they were peaceful. The elders came with their chairs, sat down, lined up to cast their vote. And indeed, they were counted. And at the end of the day, the results were announced. And to the best of my knowledge, I think the results were very credible, free, and fair.
The army representative, let's hear from the army commander, Otuocha. Honorable, yeah? Now.
One of the civil defense, madam, civil defense. Civil defense, yeah.
as early as everything started, accreditation started. The two contestants were there also. As my honorable colleague has already said, that they told them to, line up. They counted the 1,000 cards. The winner got 841, while the other one got 169. If you calculate 841 plus 169, it's 1,000. I was there when they were counting the cards. They later said they will no longer use the cards, that they should line up. Which they lined up, here and there, one word or the other. But the electoral chairman counted those he saw on the line. Even two guys wanted to bring trouble to scatter the election, but he did not. Last, the election hold, and Honorable Johnny Machie was announced the winner of the President General of UMUERI.
ibe ịbụrụ na-eme dị mkpa dịkwuo mma ibe ojiwe dị mkpa dị ya mma bụ na kpegbuo na makele tigbuo anụgo m from almost everybody any gozi m ka nje gaba n'iru n'ụwa ọzọ. So based on what I have heard from people, I therefore call on the caretaker chairman and the electoral committee chairman to present formally the winner. So that
you okay for the second? Our security agencies who are present here with us. Like Libe said, the fact. And the security agencies have given us the security report at the election district ground. And I believe that what Igwe did was what the father will do. Because onye mụtara ụmụ na-abụ gbanụ ọgụ onye akpese chukwu ka enugwa ya ndị ọzọ kpesa mana ebe a na-eta na amaka na ekele dịrị Chineke ọ gara n'udo. As such, electoral committee chairman kedu Ibana? Johnny bịa. Step forward, please.